What's up, everybody? It's Friday, and as promised, every other Friday I said I would make a video. Today, we're going to be discussing some questions that I've been sent over the past couple of weeks. So I've been in Dubai for just over 2 months, and I've been receiving some questions from some friends or some followers asking about different things here about Dubai, culturally or religiously. So I'm here to answer a few of those questions. Our first question is, how has your culture adjustment been? The culture adjustment has been pretty cool. I think I was aware of what I was coming into, and I've lived in England before, so I've been around a lot of different cultures before, so it wasn't like a culture shock for me to see people who look different from me, who wear different clothing. So it wasn't like a humongous shock at all for me culturally, because I've been in that particular environment before. So pretty good. Is there any racism? I personally haven't experienced any racism while here in Dubai for my stay. There are certain things that you notice and you take place, but nothing directly related to my race or religion or anything of that effect. Things are just a little bit different here. So, explicit racism, I would say no. What cultural similarities or differences have you observed? What surprises you most? The cultural similarities that I've experienced have been things like how Dubai has become extremely westernized to the point where I don't necessarily feel homesick outside of the fact that I don't see my normal family members or friends around, because I can pretty much get anything that I wanted in terms of food. Well, not all food, but food and clothing. They have all the same stores. So when I went to the mall, first time I visited Dubai, and I saw IHOP and Chili's and Fridays and Texas Roadhouse, things like Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. When I saw all those things, I'm just like, oh, I'm good. You go to the mall, which I didn't go to the mall in the States anyway, but all of the name brands are there. So as far as me having experiences to where it's completely different, I don't have that, because I have all of the things that I would have had available to me at home right here, like I said, apart from my family members and friends that I'm familiar with from the States. What I'm missing though, or what I haven't found as of yet, and if you know anything and you're in Dubai, I haven't found soul food. Like, I'm looking for some good old soul food. Sometimes I don't feel like cooking myself, but if I could find me a place that could do me some like bomb mac and cheese, or like collard greens without pig, well, it won't have pig in it more than likely, but without meat in it, that'd be great. Like, for me to be able to go and just roll in and be like, I want this, that would be dope. What surprised me most wasn't anything to do with the people or the place. It was the humidity. The humidity smacked me over the head. I was not prepared for the amount of humidity that I've been experiencing here. And I don't know if you can hear it, but the humidity and everything like that has really, the humidity, the dust, and the sand has done a number on my respiratory system and sinuses. For those of you who follow my Instagram know I went through like a period where I came here with a cold, and then it just never really cleared up. So I went from a cold to like bronchitis, and then to like, it just kept going. So I ended up going to the emergency room last week, I believe, just because my mucus wasn't drying up. I had just a lot going on, and there was a period I was like pretty much lost like 30% of my hearing, and I think it was this ear. For about a week, I could not hear properly. The ear felt like this ear was underwater. So yeah, my respiratory system has been taken through a loop, and that's what surprised me, due to the humidity and all of the dust and things like that. But it's finally clearing up. I've been on a number of different medications, just trying to dry up my sinuses, and so I can live and breathe normally. It's clearing up a lot more. I don't have the cough anymore, thank God. And yeah, so still some drainage going on. My throat isn't sore, so I'm happy about that. But that took me for a surprise. My health, I was not expecting to be taken through that. And I have some other friends, like teachers, be calling out every day. Just I think it's a time period, getting used to the environment and the kids. My friend had conjunctivitis, which is pink eye, and strep throat at the same time. So, that's what surprised me. Just taking the hit. What is it like being a woman of color there or here? There's a lot of women of color here. They're just different colors, different races, different faces. So I don't know what to say, because there's a lot of women here. Being a woman isn't as difficult as portrayed or convinced to believe from other people. I feel fine. I'm black, and it's okay. So yeah, being a woman of color here is fine. I see a lot of women of color. I see a lot of women of other colors, and it's good. I've been asked about my church life. So church life here, I'm a Christian. I'm a Seventh-day Adventist Christian specifically. And one interesting thing about that is the work week here is Sunday through Thursday. So being Adventist, that was like a plus for me. Like, yes, I get the Sabbath off, and for us the Sabbath is sunset Friday to sunset Saturday. Now, what I wasn't expecting with that, granted the whole Sabbath is off, but sometimes I can feel like my weekend is less than what it used to be when I worked a Monday through Friday work week, because you have the Sabbath, you get off work on Friday and you chill out, and then you go to church on Saturday, and then it's the sunset, but then you have all day Sunday to play, if you will. Here, working from Sunday to Thursday, you get the rest of Thursday off, but you're tired from the work week. Then you get half of Friday to do what you have to do before the sun sets, and it sets really early here as well. Right about now it's going to set probably around 6 o'clock, 6:15ish. So you get that portion of Friday, then the sun sets and you have to chill, and then you have Saturday where you work, and you do it to not work, but you have the Sabbath until sunset on Saturday, and then you can't really do anything because you have to work on Sunday. So that has been an interesting adjustment for me. Granted, I am happy, so I am able to practice my religious beliefs. But on the other hand, I don't have as much free time as I believe I once had when I had Sunday all to myself. So anyway, church life is cool. I've been able to find a church place here. They actually have a compound where they put all of the other religions, if you will, in one place, and they go there to worship. They just have different halls and whatnot because Dubai is a Muslim country, but I appreciate the fact that they're allowing us to be able to practice our religious beliefs as well. So no different, well, I mean, different, but respectful in a way that they're allowing us to be able to worship corporately, and I really appreciate that. So I've been able to find a church, been going pretty frequently and making new friends, and I've been enjoying my experience thus far. What have I been doing in my free time? In my free time, I'm still trying to get everything together for work. So working a lot on different things to kind of just get caught up and get ahead of the game so that I'm not working from behind. So in my free time, I'm trying to do that. But we all know that a lot of times in my free time, I like to take naps because naps are wonderful. So I like to take naps. Also, I've been building a community around me to where we can go out and have some fun together. So I've been checking out different restaurants or going to different lounges and things of that sort. I'm going to check on an event later on today, so that should be pretty fun. But yeah, when somebody says, hey, do you want to check this out or do you want to check that out? I am down for it, but I've done a lot of eating. Nothing too big at the moment, waiting for maybe some longer weekends or for the paycheck to come, because I've blown through it trying to get all this good equipment for you all. But nevertheless, in my free time, I am open to different activities. Just haven't done a whole lot as of yet. Still early in the game, but it's coming. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your people as we continue on this journey, me living here in Dubai. And thank you so much for your support. Take care. What's his hand? My left hand.